There was one guest in particular that our audience emailed most about.
For the last 11 months, I've been in an abusive relationship. He chokes me. Because of that, I had 4 miscarriages. If I tell him I'm gonna leave you, he snaps.
Do not sit in my chair. Yeah. Throw that chair. Yeah.
If you were the man that you think you are, you face me.
I don't even wanna make it work no more.
Let's welcome Jasmine back to the show and find out what's going on in her life.
I decided to go back with him.
And there's something else you want to tell me, right?
I might be pregnant by him.
Let's bring out the great Tyrone, because Tyrone likes to sit his big butt down and not get up. Here comes the chair.
No, just get the stage.
I can't get that chair. So you, no. Don't walk away.
Don't touch me.
Don't walk away.
No, you're not going to put your hands on her.
Man.
What? What don't you understand? She could be carrying a child, and I'm not going to let you put your hands on her. You keep your hands to yourself. You think somebody's intimidated by you?
You in?
When did I
You all riled up.
Yeah, you're damn right I'm riled up. And the results of your pregnancy, Jasmine, is that. Get off my stage. All right, let's welcome Jasmine back to the show and find out what's going on in her life. So last time you were here, we hear this horrible story. You're in this really abusive relationship. Tyrone, you're pregnant. He abuses you. You end up miscarrying 4 times. Is that correct?
Yes.
And at the end of the show, I said, what's the decision going to be? You can walk out and be with Tyrone and go out, and we're going to help you and get you a whole new start in life. And you picked going on with a new life without Tyrone, right?
Yes.
What's happened since the end of that show?
Well, since the end of that show, I had broke up with him. I stopped being with him for a while. But then he started showing me that he was going to change. Like, I saw him job hunting and looking for a job, so I decided to go back with him.
Because he looked for a job.
I mean, that showed to me that he was actually trying to change.
Do you really think him looking for a job, the way he talks about, first of all, women in general, but you in particular, the woman he supposedly loves, that he's supposed to take care of, the way he'd say about you?
To me, it looked like he was making an effort to try to make something work out with me. So I decided to go back with him. But did it work out because
well, I want to know what did he do? I want to know specifically what he did where you said, okay, I'm going to give you another shot.
When I went around him, we didn't get into as many arguments. You didn't get into as many arguments. We got into arguments, but it didn't turn into a physical fight like it normally would. So I decided, okay, he's showing me he's changing, he's making an effort, I'm going to give him a second chance. But it didn't work out because a week later, we had to go to the laundromat. He asked me to wash his clothes, and we had gotten into a verbal argument because the clothes wasn't drying fast enough for him, and he was ready to go home. So he snatched me off of the counter.
Okay, the clothes, he was ready to go home, but the clothes weren't drying fast enough for him.
Yes. So we had got into an argument about that. And by the time they got done, he was mad that I wanted to fold them. So he smacked me in my face, and we got into an argument again on the way home, and I told him that I was going to leave and go home, and he got mad about that and told me that if I wasn't back in 10 minutes, that he was going to come find me, he was going to hurt me. And I went back, of course. A week later, we had got into another argument about I had let him hold some money, and I told him, can I get it so I can go home, because I was tired of arguing with him, and he didn't want to give it up, so I took his wallet from him. And he just started, every time I would try to walk somewhere or something, he would like kick me in my leg to try to get me to fall on my face. And after that, I just told myself, like, I need to do something in my life that's going to change, because last time I had came on the show, I made it so that I was trying to change him, but then I noticed that he's not the one that needs to change, that it was me. I need to do something for myself to get me away from him.
Because Tyrone likes to sit his big butt down and not get up. Here comes the chair.
Do not come off the stage.
I can't get that chair.
She could be carrying a child, and I'm not going to let you put your hands on her. You keep your hands to yourself. You think somebody's intimidated by you?
You is.
When did I
You all riled up.
Yeah, you're damn right I'm riled up.
Yeah.
So I started signing up for schools out of Chicago because I knew I didn't trust myself. I knew if I stayed in Chicago, I was going to end up right back with him, and I didn't want to keep putting myself in that position. So I signed up for schools. I got accepted into a school, and to him, I was supposed to go to school, get a job, finish school, get my apartment, and he come live with me, and I take care of him. But I didn't feel like I should have to do that because I wanted my life back. I wanted to be Jasmine again. I didn't want it to be where if it was a situation that had to do with me, he was the one that decided what was going to happen at the end of that situation. So I gave him the whole idea, okay, I'll go to school, whatever, just to keep him away from me, just so I can get out of Chicago. When I got out, I was going to tell him, like, I can't be with you.
Why would you go back to a guy that you lost a baby? Not 1, 2, 3, 4 babies you lost because of what this guy was, the way he was treating you.
Because I was so insecure and I thought that I needed him to get by in life.
My thing to you is, you let him right back in. You let him right back in.
I did, but
What is going to make me believe that this time's any different than last time?
I've already moved out of Chicago. I'm already settled into the school that I'm planning on going to, and I'm going to be there for a while.
Have you told him it's over?
Nope.
Well, then, how does he know it's over?
I mean, it's obvious if I'm not answering your phone calls, if I'm giving you hints like, okay, why are you still calling my phone? I mean, that's, if he's not smart enough to think like, is she trying to tell me she don't want to be with me? If he's not that smart, then...
Well, I don't think he's smart at all. I mean, really, the way he acts, I mean, how smart do you think he is?
I don't think he's very smart because the phone calls every day, I mean, after a week, if I'm not answering the phone, I think that would tell you, like, okay, maybe she's not trying to be bothering me. But I guess I have to tell him face to face, confront him, and let him know that I'm taking my life back.
And he's been harassing you?
He calls me and tells me, like, if I don't answer the phone, he will leave me a message. If you don't call me back in 10 minutes, I'm going to find you. I'm going to beat you up. But it's weird because he will call and he'll harass me and threaten me on a voicemail. Then he will call right back after he hangs up with my voicemail and be like, you know I love you. You my boo. You my wife. I'm like, okay. But then, like, give it 5 minutes, he'll call back again angry. So it's like his feelings are on and off, and I just don't want to deal with it no more.
Who is this guy where he can threaten you like that? Who is he where he can speak to you in that way, where he's telling you, I'm going to cause you pain, physical pain, if you don't call me back in 10 minutes?
I was dumb to sit there and let him treat me that way when I know that I don't deserve to get treated that way.
I mean, you say now you're making an effort. You're into this community, this school, right?
Yes.
And you're saying you're changing your life. You're working hard. You're getting your own place. What's he doing with his life?
The same thing he was doing when I left.
And what is
Sitting
that?
around, doing nothing, staring at walls.
Don't you, as a young, beautiful woman, deserve somebody that's going to make something out of their life, that's going to do something positive for you? And there's something else you want to tell me, right?
I might be pregnant by him. It's a possibility.
Have you told him that you might be pregnant by him?
No,
So he doesn't know.
no.
When you thought that there's a possibility, and before the show, you took a pregnancy test, right?
Yes.
And we'll get to those results, find out whether you're pregnant or not. Since you have suspected that you are pregnant, has he abused you?
No, because I've been keeping my distance. Like, I would have a reason why.
Well, you haven't been keeping your distance all that far.
Keeping it pretty far. I would have an excuse why I can't
How'd
see
you get
him.
pregnant, or supposedly pregnant, maybe pregnant?
By letting myself lay down with him.
What happens when we read these results if you are pregnant? And is there a possibility that you're pregnant by anybody else?
Nope.
So it only could be Tyrone's.
Yep.
And if you are pregnant, what are you going to do if you are pregnant?
I mean, there's only one thing to do. I'm going to protect me and my baby. I don't need him. I've been doing good by myself.
If you are pregnant, would you want the baby?
Yes.
Okay. And if you want the baby, then you would do everything you can to protect the baby, right?
Yes.
And because of what has happened in the past, you know the worst possible thing that you can do if you're pregnant is be around this guy. I mean, the story that you tell about him trying to kick your legs out from you as you're trying to get away from him, I mean, he's like 6'4", 300 pounds. You're what, 5'2", 5'1"? I mean, what kind of guy does that? And I picture it in my mind, and it creates a rage in me. I'd love to be transported into the room so I could break his legs. So you're here today.
I'm basically here to let him know, like, there's nothing that's gonna go on between me and him no more. There's nothing there between us, no love, no nothing. So he can move on in life and quit calling me, quit stalking me, quit harassing me, because nothing's gonna change my mind. I'm through with him.
I helped you the first time to get away from Tyrone. And we brought you back, and we're giving you a second chance. And this is going to be the last chance, and you got to make the most of it, Jasmine. You got to make the most of it. So what I want to do is I want to ask you to leave the stage. I'm going to talk to Tyrone. We'll bring you back out. We'll get to the results of your pregnancy test, okay?
Okay.
So now I want to bring Tyrone out, but before I do that, because Tyrone likes to sit his big butt down and not get up, and I have to fight with him to get off. Watch out, cameraman, here comes the chair. Let's bring out the great Tyrone.
No, you stay on the stage. You do not come off the stage. You don't come off the stage.
I can't get
You
that
don't
chair?
come off the stage.
Well, you don't have enough strength to stand up on your feet?
First of all, you trying to take my girl away from me. That ain't happening, man.
Didn't happen last time.
No, it didn't.
No, I know.
You see, she came back with me.
And guess
So what did you talking about?
where's she at today?
She finna go back with me.
She's fitting to go back.
Well, my
with
name
you.
ain't Tyrone. She going back with me, Joe.
What is your name?
Damn what you say.
What is your name?
Don't
Punk?
worry about all that. What's your name?
What is your name? Is it the name that your mother gave you? Tyrone?
Yeah, that's my name.
That's your name?
What about it?
You proud of it?
Yeah, I'm proud of
You
it.
proud of the way you act?
Yeah.
What do you do that you're so proud of, Tyrone?
Don't worry about all that.
No, I'm worried about it. When your girl ends up on my stage asking me for help, guess what? I'm worried about it.
First of all, you ain't scaring nobody, man. So
I'm
don't
not-
even,
you know what?
no, I ain't
I'm not
drawing off
trying
of
to
that,
scare
Joe.
you.
I ain't drawing
I'm
off
not
of that,
trying to
Joe.
scare you.
You up in here trying to, man, ruin a
Trying to
happy
what?
home.
A happy home?
Yeah.
Where'd you see the happiness?
That's
on
my
whose
girl,
face?
man. I bust my ass.
Where
going
did
to
you
work.
see the happiness?
We had an agreement, man.
Where did you see the happiness?
Everywhere.
What part of that
Everywhere.
story when you were listening
Everywhere.
backstage did you hear
Everywhere.
happiness?
Everywhere. Because I ain't drawing off of that what she's saying either. She going back with me. She ain't going back to school, man. She broke the agreement, man.
What was the agreement? To
And
stay
you ain't finna
stay
stop
and
me
get
either.
abused?
You ain't finna stop me
So
either.
you could kick her in the legs again?
Yeah.
Knock her down so
Yeah.
she can't walk out the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a big man for doing that,
I'm
huh?
a big man.
Big tough guy?
Break my legs like you said you was.
Oh, if I saw you doing it, I
Yeah.
would.
All right, let's bring it back out here. 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 Me and Jasmine, we had an agreement, man.
What was the agreement?
I
What
let
was-
her.
what
I
was
let
the
her. I
agreement?
let her go to school.
You let her
Yeah.
go to school.
I let her go to school so we could have a
You
family,
let
man.
her go to school so you could have a family, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you want, a family?
Yeah.
You want a family, huh?
That's what I
Maybe if
want.
you weren't kicking her in the belly, abusing her all that, maybe you have 4 kids by
Don't walk
now.
away. Come holler at me like a man, man. Don't I need to come to
I'm
you?
having a little tea right
Oh, well,
now.
drink your tea. Drink your tea.
Because I spend
your
all my
tea.
time yelling at dirt that my
Yeah.
throat gets a little sore. So I got to take care of myself. You know what the great thing about this is? See everything around you?
Why you throw them chairs off the stage for?
Because they're my chairs.
Go
I
put
can
one
do
back
whatever
up
I
here.
want. I can walk over there and drink tea. I can do whatever I want. It's my show, my stage.
That's your tea?
So what was the agreement? Break down the agreement to me.
Man, the agreement was I let her go to school.
You let her go.
Yeah,
to
I
school.
let her go to school so we can be able to,
So she can take care of you?
yeah, so she could take care of me, But I got a job, though, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I changed a lot since I left the show, but
You
I
changed
got
a lot.
Yeah, I got a job trying to provide for us, trying to,
That's good. I'm glad you got a job.
got a job.
That's a good start. Now, what are we going to do to get rid of this punk attitude you have?
It just seems the fact we both seem like we both two tough guys, and you trying to come at me like that. But man, I
No,
ain't
you know
really
what?
having that,
I don't.
though.
You know what? I don't think I'm a tough guy. I'm sure you're a big, strong guy, and you might even be able to kick the crap out of me all over this stage. But you know what I won't do? I won't stop. I won't stop coming after you. I ain't gonna back down from you. I ain't afraid of you.
I ain't afraid of you either. Love you, man. You don't know
And what I
how
wanna
pissed
know-
off I am with you, though, man. Straight up.
I don't care.
Cause you,
I don't
I'm
care.
telling you, man.
Because you don't know how pissed off I am
this
at
your
you.
last time, though, man.
That's my last
I'm telling
time.
you, though, get out my business, man, for real. I'm dead serious. That's gotta,
Oh, what are
gotta
you
be a
gonna
stop
do?
to it,
What
man.
are you gonna do?
Just gotta put a stop to
What
it,
are
man.
you going to do?
You don't even know, man. Straight up, Joe.
I don't know. That's why I'm
Straight up.
asking you.
That's-
Are you gonna kick me in my legs?
You don't know when you found out.
Are you gonna kick me in my legs?
Yeah, I might just do that.
And what? Am I gonna fall down? Oh, Tyrone.
Yeah. Old Tyrone. You a clown, man.
I'm a clown.
Yeah, take that back to the circus, Jack.
We're just two tough guys, right?
Yeah.
How does the one tough guy know to respect other people, not put his hands on women?
Cause she provoked me.
respect
She
life?
provoked me to hit her, man.
She provokes you.
Yeah.
How does she provoke you?
She taking my wallet and doing all other type of crazy stuff, man. And I ain't having
What
that,
other
man.
kind of crazy stuff?
Like the laundry, man. She go up in here, man. We go up in here. We in the laundromat, right? I wanted her to wash my clothes, Cause that's her
you
job.
can?
That's her job.
What's your job?
What's my job?
Yeah, what's your
Kicking
job?
back, relaxing, making sure the job get done. But all the time, she try to front me off.
See, you're
she
making
try
me
to
laugh,
she try
'cause
to front me off.
You're a clown. You're a friendly clown.
No, you a buffoon though. But all the time, she try to front me off in the laundromat in front of everybody. She know how I feel about that. I ain't drawing
She's
off of that.
fronting you off.
Yeah, so I slapped her. Into that.
Exactly what have I been doing for the past show and a half? Have I been fronting you?
Just bumping your gums.
Have I been fronting
Just bumping your gums.
Bumping my gums?
But if they turn these cameras off, it's go ahead to go down.
Why? Why?
It'll
When
go
the
down.
cameras go off, what happens then?
Cameras go out, your lights go out. Jack.
If I recall, when I was walking into the building today, I was walking all by myself. And you saw me
Man,
walk
you had
right
your
past
bodyguards with you, man.
Bodyguards.
You had your bodyguards with you,
Kevin,
man.
the driver.
Don't stunt.
Kevin, my driver's like
Don't
this
stunt.
big.
Don't stunt. Don't stunt. You a clown. You a clown. You a clown, on the real.
The guy that drives me smaller than his girlfriend. He never got out of the car. I walked right past this guy. He goes, "Do you remember me?"
He right behind you. He right behind you.
And I said, "No,
Take you through the door,
I don't
man.
remember
Quit
you."
stunting.
And I
Quit stunting.
kept just walked on into the building. So there was no cameras on down there. What happened, big tough guy? There's no cameras on.
You weren't talking this stuff down there.
I didn't know who the hell you were.
You weren't talking this stuff down there. Exactly. Exactly.
You knew who I was, though.
Yeah, I know who you were.
Yeah, but you didn't do anything. You had a free ride.
You ain't want me to do nothing.
Because I
Your
had little,
bodyguards
I had
was right
little
there.
Kevin.
They put you right through the door. Drove off.
At some point, get Kevin to come down here during the show. I want you to see my bodyguard.
Right.
I want to show everybody what stopped you from kicking my ass. Oh. Oh.
That ain't the guy that was in the car. This ain't the guy that was in the car. This ain't the guy that was in the car. That was stunning.
My bodyguard.
That was stunning.
The great Kevin. Kevin, what do you do every day when I tape the show? What do you do?
I pick you up and drive you home.
You pick me up at my house. You drive me to work, right?
Correct.
And when you drop me off, do you ever get out of the car with me?
No, I go park the car.
You go park the car.
This ain't even the guy that was right there, though.
That's what I do.
Did you see me today, though?
I saw you today.
Nah, you ain't see me today.
I
Yeah,
saw
you were
you.
standing right
You ain't see me
there.
today.
Because you said something to me as he was walking in.
Yeah, exactly.
They told you to say
What did
that.
you What did you
All right.
ask me? What did you ask me?
You remember him, right? You remember me? That's
You
what
said, "Do you remember me?" And what did I say? What did I say?
I don't know, man.
You know what I said. No, I don't remember
that,
you.
man.
He shook his head.
Yeah. So was this the guy that you were scared of?
I ain't even see this guy. It was a different guy. Matter of fact, it was cool on. It was cool on. What the other one there?
Oh, that must be a big relief that Kevin left now, huh? Do you know it's possible that Jasmine might be pregnant by you?
No.
Did you sleep with her?
Yeah.
So, do you know that when you sleep with a woman that there's a possibility she could be pregnant?
Who the hell you think you're talking to, man?
I know who I'm talking to.
Don't talk to me like I'm slow, so I know what you got. I know what you got to do.
Should I speak faster? Do you know it's a possibility when you slept with her that she can become pregnant? Did you know that? Or do I gotta give you a lesson on birds and the bees? You like standing out there? You're just gonna play stupid now? Not
me off,
playing.
man.
You're not playing.
This ain't tea time. Come on, man.
I got to do 2 more shows, so I'm no big hurry. It's lemon honey tea. It's good. Ugh. You having fun? Having fun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you like to happen now?
I like to kick your ass right now.
You know what I say? Pursue your happiness.
Okay.
Pursue.
So what, you can have your bodyguards come out the woodwork?
No, Kevin went back upstairs.
Okay. Look, he waiting.
So what? What is really stop? When I was walking in, you keep talking about kicking my ass, but you never take.
Come on, man. Let's get on with this show, man.
Okay.
Damn.
Damn. I'm just wondering we're gonna see that rage in you.
Oh,
I'm
you
trying to
gonna
work
see
it
it.
up.
You gonna see it.
All right. Well, let's bring Jasmine out. Maybe that'll build up the rage.
Yeah. Where she at? So that's what you want? Huh? So that's what you want? You bogus as hell, man.
I be bogus, just no
Man,
problem.
I let you go to school.
Your point being,
I
you
let you go to school.
You boy, back up.
So you, no, don't walk
Nah,
away
don't
from me.
touch me.
Don't walk
No,
away
no,
from
you're
me.
not gonna put your hands on her.
Man, come on now, Joe.
No,
Come on now.
No, Joe.
Joe.
No.
This ain't it. Quit chasing me.
Come on now, Joe.
You want to
Back up
talk
off
to her?
me.
Talk to
Back
her.
up off
But
me,
you're
Joe.
not gonna put your
Don't
hands
say
on
Back
it.
her.
up off me, Joe.
No.
Back.
No.
You think you got him there? Huh? Want some of this, boy? Huh?
Put your hands on her, you will.
Hands on her. What?
You know what?
What?
I'm not gonna let
What?
you abuse her.
What?
What you understand? Oh, now we're gonna use those kind of words, huh?
Come on.
Don't touch
Man,
me.
get your hands up off me, Jack.
Then you keep your hands to yourself and you stand over
Man, all
there.
that bitch ass yelling ain't gonna man.
You know what? I keep getting in your face. I keep giving you invitations. You don't do nothing.
Oh man, I'm gonna give your ass an invitation. Come on, man. You ain't going back.
Mike,
You ain't going
break
back,
it up.
Joe. What you mean?
She's standing
She
right
ain't-
here.
she
Say
ain't going
whatever you
back to
need
school,
to.
Joe.
First of all, she's pregnant.
She pregnant with my shorty,
She's
man.
pregnant. That's
Ain't your-
right. She might be pregnant. And you know what? You stop using that word. You certainly wouldn't want to be called it, and you don't use it up on my screen. I'm telling you, man, she could be carrying a child, and I'm not going to let you put your hands on her.
I'm not gonna let you put your hands on it. Get the hell up out my face, man.
Talk to her. You talk to him. This is your chance.
I got nothing to say to him.
You got
done.
something to say to him.
You done. You think I'm finna come back with you? I'm not going back with you. I'm in
Think
school.
He's stopping me, Joe?
Yeah.
Back with me. She going back with
What
me.
is? What? How much you need now? Huh? How much you need now?
All right, let me talk to her then.
Start talking then. You think somebody's intimidated by you?
You is.
Oh yeah?
You all riled
When
up.
did I
You all
back
riled
away,
up.
huh? When did I
You
back
all riled
away?
up.
Yeah, you're damn right I'm
Yeah.
riled up.
Yeah. Like I said, she going back with me, Joe. Now.
Jasmine, you want something to say to this guy?
Quit stalking me, quit harassing me, quit blowing up my phone. You ain't got no chances with me, nothing whatsoever. If I am pregnant with your kid, you ain't got to worry about taking care of it or seeing it because you ain't never tried to take care of me, so you ain't going to try to take care of no kid.
After all we done been through, after we done made this agreement,
Your point being, is you dumb?
I let you go to school. And you coming back with me today.
Yeah, all right, sounds good. Let's see.
All right.
All right.
We'll see. Steve ain't gonna be writing for you all day. And he really ain't stopping.
That's
nothing
right.
anyway.
That's
I
right.
don't
He ain't
care.
stopping nothing.
You know what? The
See
truth
how I got
is,
you? If I wanted to touch you, would have been touched.
Whatever, I ain't worried about you. You ain't no threat to me. Ain't nobody scared of you no more.
Okay. You know what, Tyrone? You said that you would get a job and that you were going
I
to
got a
classes.
job. I got a job working.
Yeah.
My ass off,
And
man,
you know
to
what?
support her.
And you know
so
what?
we can get our
And you know
family in.
what? And you know what? That's good. And going to classes, that's good too. And I'll ask you again, when you going to stop acting like this? When you going to stop acting like an animal? When you going to stop acting
She
like this is
provoked me to
the-
do this, man.
You know what? You know what?
She
Nobody
provoked me to do
provokes you to
this.
do anything.
She provoked me to do
If
this.
you're some strong man, then you control yourself.
Man, I ain't trying to hear nothing you trying to say, man. Straight up.
But I really want to know, when do you grow up? When do you stop
Mama,
being
you
a
got,
threat
you got
to
one more time to
everybody?
grab me too, Steve.
I don't
On the
want
real.
to. Hey, you know what?
On the real.
I don't want to ride
Take
you.
all of 'em, Joe.
You know what? I want you to grow up. When is that going to happen, Tyrone? When is that going to happen? When are you going to start, if you do have a child, when are you going to start acting like a father that somebody
And I
can
hear
look
she
up
trying to keep my shorty away from me, man.
You ain't got no.
And you
Who wouldn't?
provoking her to do it.
I'm not provoking her.
Yes, you
I don't
did,
call
man.
her up. She calls me up.
Okay, man.
Asking for help.
Okay, man.
Can't nobody make me do nothing I don't want to do.
But
Obviously,
you
I'm
going
doing
back
it for
on
a
me, enough
reason.
said.
Okay, let's see. When you sitting there waiting for me to come outside and I'm already back at school, I want you to sit there and hold your breath, see how long you can hold it.
You ever going to change? Seriously, you ever
I
going to
don't
change?
know, man. She keep provoking me to do this, man. I got her name
If
on
somebody
my arm,
provokes
man.
you, why don't you walk away?
I ain't going sweet, Joe.
That's a personal
Why
problem.
wouldn't you
ain't
go?
going
You know
sweet.
what? If somebody provokes you,
I ain't going
if this
sweet.
woman doesn't
No.
make you happy, why don't you find a woman that does make you happy?
She make me happy. This my wife right here. That's your wife.
Yeah, and I'm committed to mine.
So-
I put a
so
ring on
get
her.
out of my business
and I'm
then.
married to her. And I got children, and I protect her. What are you doing? I go to work. I provide for my family. What do you do? What do
a
you
lot.
do?
I do a lot. I go bust my ass every day.
You go slapping
Go
her in
work.
laundromats. You're kicking her in the legs. That's what you're doing. And I want to know is when do you grow up? When you do have a child, that a child can look up to you and say, that's my father, I'm proud of him. When you going to drop this
Man, don't you
that
see I'm
keep
trying?
acting? No, I don't see you trying.
Yeah, you don't see, but she know. I ain't talking to you.
It don't matter how much you try, I still don't want to be with you.
Yeah, you gonna be with me. I want to talk to her.
You know what?
Can I just go by? I ain't gonna
You
touch
know
her.
what? You know what the truth of it is? You pushed this girl, and she took so much.
Okay.
You kept pushing and pushing and hitting and abusing. And you know what? Everybody has that line. Once you cross over it, they're done. And you know what you did? I think you finally crossed the line, even with her.
I ain't crossed the line.
Well, we do have the results of the pregnancy test. And I wonder what everybody's rooting for.
Not pregnant.
People speak their voices. And the results of your pregnancy, Jasmine, is that you're not pregnant.
You still coming home with me?
No, I'm not.
Still coming home with
No,
me?
I'm not. Now I really don't have
You
reason
want
to
to play
talk
games
to.
with this
Ain't
pregnant
nobody-
stuff, man,
I'm not
all the
worried about
time,
you.
man.
You ain't no
I knew
threat.
you was lying.
Uh-huh. That's good. You shouldn't want to be with me then since you
I knew
think
you
I
was
lie
lying.
so much.
I
Good,
knew
move
you was
on in
lying.
life. Kick rocks.
Okay.
So, this is the part of the show that I like best. Because now I can wash my hands of you for good. Because
screw
whether
yourself,
you're
man.
right,
Come on,
because
you
you
going
know
home with
what?
me.
If she does go back to you, then she makes her bed for the final time with any kind of help from
She
me.
coming back.
And if she does,
On my life, she
I
coming back.
promise you this, you won't see me again. If she comes back to you, you or her will never see me again.
Okay.
So you dirtbag,
Okay.
get off my stage.
I ain't going nowhere, man. I ain't going nowhere. She got to go with me, man. Hell no, she got to come with me, man. Man, get your hands up off me, man.
That's a hard show to do. That's a hard show for me to do on so many different levels. But I do it trying to help you. You? I do it for you and every other girl out there that needs help. And it's not just me, it's every policeman out there that's walking the streets that responded to these domestic calls that are doing it to help somebody like you. This is the second time you've been on the show. And I believed you the first time that you were going to leave him. The way somebody acts, he's not acting up here. That's who he is. Hopefully someday he'll change. But are you willing to wait around and take the abuse and keep going down the bad path and wasting any day at all in your life on somebody that will just disrespect the hell out of you? please, whatever we can do, this is the second time. You said you couldn't get away from him. He's away from you right now. We will make sure that you are leaving here. You go back to your school, that Tyrone can't get to you. We will help you with whatever you need to help. I will help you with whatever you need to get ahead. And I'm not going to ask you to promise me that you're not going to go back to Tyrone. I'm not going to ask you to promise me, oh, you're going to do this or do that. Because the truth of it is, it's a TV show. This is your life. And when you leave it, you're going to do whatever you want to do. But I'm just begging you, please do not go back to this guy. Don't waste your life. You're taking the right steps in the right direction. Instead of walking in the right direction, run in the right direction. The farther away you can get away from Tyrone, the better you're going to enjoy life, the better you'll do something with your life. So I don't even want an answer. I'm just begging you from the bottom of my heart, as a father, as a husband, as a son, do not go back to Tyrone. And hopefully, if you're back on the stage, it'll be an update show with a very positive ending to this story. All right? Everyone's got something to say about the Steve Wilkos Show. Whether you love it, hate it, or have a funny comment, drop a line in Steve's mailbag at stevewilkos.com. If I read your email on the air, I'll send you a free t-shirt. Here's my first email. Hi, Steve. I enjoy your show, but a man on his deathbed, he continuously apologized. You should have left him alone. I have kids, and I know how you feel about kids. What that man did was despicable. But come on, what else can he do? Excuse me? A man repeatedly rapes an 8-year-old little girl for years and years, and now because he's dying, we should hold his hand and tell him it's okay? I don't think so. The young lady Kelly, who suffered that horror as a child, knew he was dying and wanted to confront her dying rapist. I was there to help Kelly get closure. That's it. Case closed. Kristen wrote this next email. I'm here to applaud you on your no-nonsense attitude. I know a lot of people just don't get it and need a good verbal butt kicking to get in gear. Thank you for taking on the role and helping the children who don't have the voices in this world. Thanks for getting it, Kristen. Here's my last email. You're confused. All you do is contradict yourself. It's always the double standard with you. One show, this is a good thing, and on another show, the same thing is bad. I'm pretty sure you know exactly what I mean. No, I don't know what you mean. I'm pretty sure I know the difference between a parent who supports his child and a parent who buys himself cigarettes before buying his children food. I'm not confused about what happens when a man beats his pregnant wife. Let's agree to disagree.